They eat white rice every day, sip mini milk teas, never go to the gym, and still stay slimmer than you. Sounds crazy? But that's exactly what's happening in Japan, a country with one of the world's lowest obesity rates, just 4.5%, nearly 10 times lower than the U.S. And here's the craziest part. They're not even dieting. No keto, no 16 to 8 fasting, no obsessive calorie counting, while you're dragging yourself through a detox plan or forcing morning jogs. In Japan, a 75-year-old woman walks to her local convenience store, grabs a grilled fish bento, and stays lean like a retired ballerina. So, what's the secret? Were they just born genetically skinny? No. Science says genes play less than 10% of the role in weight. The real answer lies in something much simpler: their daily habits. 9 everyday habits like eating until 80% full, eating slowly with chopsticks, never eating while scrolling on your phone, swapping soda for green tea are subtly shaping their bodies, minds, and lifestyles. No extreme discipline, no willpower burnout, just smart design. And now I have a question for you. Are you losing weight by fighting your body? Or are you unknowingly letting a toxic environment shape your health every day? This video won't just give you a list of diet hacks. It's a bold, honest, and science-based look at how the Japanese mindset keeps them healthy effortlessly. Watch until the end, you'll see that staying slim isn't about willpower. It's about smart life design. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe now. I know you're curious. Where do the Japanese even start? Let's dive into the very first habit. Simple, yet incredibly powerful, that they teach their children from a young age. 1. Train your taste buds early. Taste is not destiny, it's design. Think eating is instinctive? Nope. Taste is a habit, and habits can be trained, especially in childhood. In Japan, lunchtime isn't just a break, it's a classroom ritual. A real lesson on how to taste, understand nutrition, and live well from the very first spoon. Most Japanese schools have lunch menus planned by nutritionists. Meals are freshly cooked every day. No vending machines, no industrial snacks, no deep-fried food trays. Kids eat together, no eating alone, no running with chocolate milk. Eating is a ceremony, not a side activity. Now glance over at the U.S. School kids are raised on fried chicken, potato tots, soda, and milkshakes. Ultra-processed foods packed in styrofoam trays, blending the line between eating to live and eating for addiction. Taste buds are hardwired to react only to sugar, salt, and fat. It's no wonder 2 children raised in these 2 systems will grow into 2 different bodies and brains. One addicted to dopamine from sugar, the other attuned to the natural flavor of fish, vegetables, and rice. Taste is not fate. It can be updated like an app. Start by swapping one ultra-processed item each week with something fresh. Slowly, your brain will remember how real food feels. The Japanese don't diet to stay slim. They just never let their taste buds get hijacked. 2. Portion control without pain. It's not willpower, it's design. You don't have to eat less. You just have to feel like you've eaten enough. That's the Japanese secret. Harahachibu. Eat until you're 80% full. Not because they're ascetic, but because they understand that satiety lives more in the brain than in the stomach. Look at a typical Japanese meal. Many small dishes. Just a little of each vegetables. Fish, miso soup, rice, sometimes a dessert the size of your pinky. What's in front of you is a visual feast full of colors and textures. Your brain is gently tricked into thinking, wow, so much variety. I must have eaten a lot. Embeds. But in truth, the total calories are often less than 2/3 of a Western fast food meal. Contrast that with the eat until stuffed culture. There. Satisfaction doesn't come when the body says, I'm good, it comes when the plate is empty. This is called unit bias. The brain feels complete when a unit of food is finished, no matter the actual amount. The Japanese flipped the game. Instead of fighting instincts, they redesigned the environment so instincts don't need to fight. You don't need to count calories or starve. Just use smaller bowls, smaller plates, and more variety. Your brain will say, that was a satisfying meal. Even if you've eaten less, you'll still feel enough. 3. Healthy convenience. Eating well without sacrifice. In Japan, convenience stores help you stay slim, not gain weight. Sounds crazy? It's true. Walk into a convenience store in Tokyo, and you won't see chips, greasy burgers, or jumbo pastries. You'll see Warm white rice, grilled saba fish, hot miso soup, seaweed salad, boiled eggs, cold tofu, affordable, nutritious, beautifully packaged, and best of all, ready in 3 minutes. Now walk into a typical Western convenience store. You'll find fried food, sugary drinks, hot dogs, and oversized snack packs. You're not choosing bad food. You're choosing the only food there. Here's the truth. Your eating habits aren't just about willpower. They're about environment. Your brain grabs what's easy, visible, and fast. The Japanese don't have superhuman discipline. They just live in a system where healthy is the default. Psychologists call this environmental design. Instead of fighting cravings, change what's around you. In Japan, good food is the easy choice. That's why they stay slim without obsessing. So if you want to eat healthier, don't start by blaming yourself. Start by cleaning your pantry, switching what's in your fridge, and changing what your eyes see. Don't fight yourself. Design for success. 4. Sugar awareness, sweet enough to live longer. The Japanese aren't afraid of sugar. They just don't let it control them. While many cultures are drenched in sugar, from morning lattes to dinner desserts, Japan takes a subtler route. Yes, they drink soda. Yes, they eat sweets. But instead of a giant 500 milliliters bottle, it's a tiny 150 milliliters can. Instead of sugary layer cakes, it's a delicate mochi. Soft, fragrant, mildly sweet. Low sugar. Low calories. Yet completely satisfying. Because they know, taste can be retrained. The more sugar you eat, the more your brain craves it. But cut it gradually, and your taste buds reset. In just a few weeks of reducing sugar by 30–40%, fruits start tasting like candy. In Japan, this isn't theory. It's everyday life. No flashy warning labels needed. They live in a culture where sweet is subtle, not a sugar overload. So, if you want to eat less sugar, don't go cold turkey. Make smart swaps. Trade soda for green tea. Choose fruit over cookies. Once you reclaim your taste buds, sugar isn't a prison. It's a choice. 5. Timed eating. The slimming secret hidden in routine. You skip breakfast. Work hijacks your lunch. And by dinner, you eat like you're making up for lost time. It's not that you don't want to eat healthy, you're just overwhelmed. The Japanese, equally busy. But they eat on schedule. Not because they have more time, but because they know what happens when you don't. Breakfast by 9 a.m. Lunch by 1 p.m. Dinner before 8 p.m. 3 regular meals, perfectly timed with the body's rhythm. And guess what? Hormones stabilize, cravings shrink, and emotional eating fades. Their brains don't scream for late-night snacks because their bodies know when the next meal is coming. Can't manage that schedule right now? Then maybe it's time to do what the Japanese would want you to do: book a trip. Let Kyoto reset your rhythm. Have a peaceful lunch by the river, stroll through shrines, eat sushi slowly at night. That vacation could do more than just refresh your soul. It might recalibrate your metabolism. Timed eating isn't about perfection. It's about reminding your body, you're safe. You don't need to panic. Food will come on time. 6. Natural movement. How the Japanese stay fit without the gym. The Japanese have a secret Western gym goers don't talk about. They don't work out, they move. No clanking weights, no treadmills. Just a 70-year-old grandma walking to the market. An office worker climbing stairs. A student biking to class in the gentle drizzle of spring. And they do it every single day. Here's the science. A 15-minute walk after meals improves blood sugar control by 30%. 6,000 steps a day quietly burns 200–300 calories. No sweat. Literally. To the Japanese, exercise isn't an event. It's a way of living. No need to hit the gym for an hour, then collapse for the next 23. They simply move more. Move often a concept called non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And you? You don't need a gym to begin. Walk more. Take the stairs. Stand when you can. It's the invisible gym the Japanese carry with them everywhere. And now, so can you. 7. Slow eating. The hidden weapon that keeps the Japanese slim. Want to eat less without battling your willpower? Try eating like the Japanese. Slowly, respectfully, and with chopsticks. Sounds simple, but it's powerfully effective. In Japan, meals aren't rushed. No scarfing down food while scrolling TikTok. Eating is a ritual, slow, intentional, mindful. Here's the science behind it. Your brain takes about 20 minutes to register fullness. If you eat too fast, you eat too much because the "I'm full" signal hasn't arrived. Eat slowly, and your brain has time to catch up. You don't have to try to eat less, you'll naturally stop when you've had enough. And chopsticks? They're nature's built-in slow-down device. No heaping spoonfuls, just small bites, more chewing, more flavor. The result? You eat less, feel fuller longer, and stay satisfied. This isn't a diet hack. It's how the Japanese nurture a healthy relationship with food. And you don't need chopsticks to do it. Just put your fork down between bites. Chew slowly, breathe, enjoy. Let your meals become experiences, not speed challenges. 8. Respect the meal. When eating becomes an art of living. In Japan, you rarely see someone eating while walking. No one chews while scrolling on their phone. Because for them, eating is a ritual, a moment of presence and respect. Not because they romanticize food, but because they understand something crucial. How you eat is just as important as what you eat. When you eat mindlessly during work, TV, or rushing through your day, you don't taste your food, you miss your body's fullness signals, and you often overeat. But when you sit down, put your phone away, look at your food, inhale its scent, feel its texture, savor each bite. That's when you're truly eating. Science calls it mindful eating. It helps you reconnect with hunger cues, lowers stress, and reduces overeating. It's one reason why Japanese people maintain their weight without dieting. Start small. Turn off the TV at mealtimes. Don't work while eating. Take a deep breath before your first bite. When you respect your meal, you're respecting yourself. And that's one of the most powerful habits for lasting health. No pressure, no guilt. 9. Mindset over diet. How listening to your body beats forcing it. The Japanese don't count carbs. They don't obsess over calories. They don't have cheat days. Yet somehow, they have one of the lowest obesity rates in the world. Why? Because they don't follow diets, they follow rhythms. Balance, rhythm, respect. It's not a weight loss trick, it's a way of life. They eat on time because their hormones thrive on predictability. They choose smaller portions because satisfaction doesn't need excess. They avoid stress eating not out of willpower, but out of emotional awareness. No forbidden food lists. No guilt, no shame. Just mindful choices rooted in self-respect. When you stop forcing your body and start listening to it, when you eat with presence instead of punishment, your body naturally returns to balance. Sustainable habits don't come from control, they come from self-understanding. That's how the Japanese stay healthy and lean, without ever going on a diet. Let's be clear, this video doesn't promote harsh dieting. We're not here to tell you to starve, restrict, or obsess over calories. The point is simple. Staying slim shouldn't be a struggle, it should be a side effect. A natural outcome of a lifestyle that's smartly designed, body-respecting, and easy to sustain. The Japanese don't fight their bodies. They live in rhythm, slow, intentional, and balanced. No extremes, no guilt, just long-term harmony. So, if you're tired of confusing diet rules, if you want to understand how your psychology shapes your plate, and if you're curious how culture can reset our relationship with food, Japan offers a powerful lesson. And on this channel, we'll keep uncovering stories like this rooted in science, psychology, and cultural wisdom. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Every sub helps us bring more meaningful, practical content to curious minds like yours.